What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Tina S. Yes, indeed, Tina S. fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video is done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Vincent Lurie, Charles McDaniel, Papa Zahn, Mike, and Hawkwood. They all want to see me react to this. It is Tina S. as she does her rendition of the Dragonforce classic song. You've all heard it. Don't pretend like you haven't heard this song before. It's Tina S. doing the Dragonforce song, Through the Fire and the Flames. Now, have I heard the song before? Okay. Yes, I've heard the original. I've heard the original Dragonforce song. I know for a fact I've heard this. It is probably the hardest song to do on Guitar Hero, period. Now here's the thing, I've never even attempted it, but I cannot tell you how many of my friends have played the game and have tried to play the song. I have one friend who got, I think it was 99.2% on it. So close, but not 100. But I've seen people who have gotten 100 on it, and man, I don't know how they did it. This is one of the definitely one of the harder songs from Dragonforce to play without question. So I'm familiar with the song. Can I play it? I can fake my way through it. I don't know if I'm playing the bass lines accurately, but I can fake my way through it, sure. But I haven't heard Tina S. do it. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know this or not. I read every single comment that you guys make in the comments. And that's why I put the little heart next to it. If your comment gets a little heart, that means I read it. Me personally. I don't hire a firm to go in there, and I'm getting emails about that lately. I don't know why, but I've been getting emails, like a lot of emails lately, from these firms who handle social media, and they'll take care of answering all your comments and questions, and they'll take care of your Patreon, and they'll take care of the... I don't want to deal with them. I don't see the need. I can do it myself, and to be perfectly honest with you, I prefer to do it myself because I like interacting with you guys. But I'm going to tell you straight up, guys, I've been reading in the comments, you guys, all of you Tina S fans, man, you really hyped this up. You did. You were telling me this is it. This is the song that's going to blow my mind. This is the song that is going to just take her to the next level with me. And you guys were all telling me, Herman Lee himself did a reaction video to her doing his song, and he was blown away. What I'm trying to say is this. You guys have put a lot of expectation on this poor girl with me. So I am expecting nothing less than greatness here. Like this look, if this blew Herman Lee's mind, this had better blow my mind, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be very disappointed. So we'll see how this goes. But for the record, I do know the song, so I will not be reacting to the song itself, the songwriting in any way, shape, or form. I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring what Tina S does with this, how she plays the song. This was posted by Tina S. Okay, shocking there. And the video has 26.9 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? You better be. Look, you all hyped this up, so you all got me fired up for this, so I'm expecting nothing less than greatness. So get those fingers up. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, you. Get those fingers up. We're going to do it together. Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Dragonforce, Through the Fire and Flames, Tina S cover. Cool. Is it me or does she look younger here than I've seen her in other videos? Is this like one of her early videos? This is one of her early videos? Dear Lord. Where does she go from here? All right. Listen, you all put a lot of expectation on this. I'm really hoping it delivers. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Take one.
Oh, God, the full version. Got tapping, all right. Ha-ha! Okay. Put a little bit of her own flavor there with that little dive bomb down, that little slide down. Okay. I like that. I like it. Listen, is it 100% exact? No, it's not 100% exact. I'd say it's about like 99.6% exact, like Dragonforce. She's putting, but here's the thing. What isn't exact sounds really good because she's putting her own flavor on it. She's putting her own spin on it. So it's not a direct carbon copy. You know what I mean? Listen, there are two ways you can do covers. You can do it as an exact carbon copy where you really can't tell the difference between the original and the cover. That's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is when you take the song and you put your own spin on it and you pay homage. You pay homage to the original. You say, listen, I love the original song. Here's my take on it. I prefer that, to be honest with you. One of the reasons why I still love her rendition of Steve Vai's For the Love of God. I mean, when I heard that, I was really impressed with her. That's what really won me over with her more than anything. Don't get me wrong. The third movement of the Moonlight Sonata was great. It was wonderful. But I wasn't sold on her until I heard her do that Steve Vai song. When I heard her do that Steve Vai song in my opinion, she did it better than Steve Vai did. I stand by that. To this day, I still think she did a better job than Steve Vai did. She put a lot of emotion into her playing when she did that. Same thing here. Is it exact? Is it 100% exact? No, it's not. She's putting a couple little things of her own taste and her own flavor in it. And here's the thing. The things that she is doing a little bit different, guess what? It sounds perfectly fine. It sounds just fine the way she's doing it. What I'm trying to say here is I got no issue with anything that she's doing when it comes to those little tiny variations. I haven't heard any flubs. I haven't heard anything that sounded bad. I haven't heard anything that stuck out like a sore thumb. It sounds just fine to me. So I could see why people were saying you're going to be blown away by this. And I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, yeah, I mean, her technicality is definitely being shown off here without question. So anyway, let's keep going here. Lean, sweet thing. Okay. I'm thrilled that she's doing the full album version. She's not doing the radio edit. She's not doing the music video version. She's doing the full album version. I love that. I can't stand that radio edit. I really can't. They cut out so many good parts. Anyway, I believe if my memory serves correctly, we're coming up on the guitar solos. So I'm going to do my best not to pause during the guitar solos, but understand I do have to deal with copyright and I don't want this video to get blocked. So if like 2.5 minutes go by and she's still soloing, I'm just going to warn you in advance, guys. I'm sorry, but if I have to pause, I have to pause. Okay. I'll rewind a little bit and to get back into it. If I have to do that, I'll do that. Okay. Just warning you. Anyway, let's keep going here. All right. The solos come after this. Okay. All right. It's going to take 20 seconds really quick. Let the algorithm go by. I hate copyright. I really do. I wish I didn't have to do this kind of stuff. Anybody know any good jokes?
Mean! Woo! My God! Woo! My God! Molestigine! What the hell's going on tonight?
I got a funny story I'll tell you, but not right now. But I was thinking back to Guitar Hero, and it reminded me of a personal experience that I had. I don't know if I've ever told the story before. Now I'll tell you at the end of the video. It's been about 20 seconds, right? All right. Solo time. Let's see. I mean, I saw that little mini solo that she did right there. That was spot on. Spot freaking on. So I'm really curious to see what she does with the actual guitar solo now. Different, but it's still well done. Oh!
Don't wrap me up yet, buddy. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Woo! Again, she nailed like 99 point, like in the solo, she nailed like 99.8% of it. I mean, Jesus. Good Lord. Her picking is just, for being as young as she is, man, she shows incredible poise and control in her picking hand. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know everybody's blown away by what the left hand's doing. I get it. Everybody's so impressed with the left hand and the tapping and the positioning and the arpeggiations and stuff like that. I get it. And don't get me wrong, I'm impressed with it too, but what impresses me more than anything is her right hand. Her picking is, man, is it on point. Whoo! Her picking, her tapping, both finger and pick tapping, her sweep picking, God, her palm muting, even her palm muting is on point. God dang it. Is this gonna beat For the Love of God? It might. It might. This might beat For the Love of God. I don't know. Hey, listen, we still got 1:14. A lot can happen, okay? I mean, she could blow the ending. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Freedom of it.
little variation. See? Look at that picking! Stop! That's what look at her right hand. This is what I'm talking about. Watch her picking. Watch the control. Watch the accuracy. Watch and listen to the cleanliness in her picking. Not yet, not yet. Right there. Man. Let's hear the ending. That was one of her better pitch harmonics right there. Dear Lord. I love how she ends it too. You dive bomb and just, no big deal. I just ripped out a 7.5 minute long song, probably one of the hardest songs ever written for a guitar. I just kind of whipped it out and went, yeah, there it is, whatever. Anyway. Okay. Oh boy. I gotta think about this. We may have an upset. I didn't think anything that she was gonna do was gonna top For the Love of God, but we may have an upset. I'm not sure. I have to think about it. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Tina S. with her rendition of the Dragonforce song Through the Fire and the Flames. Oh, man. This was a request from Vincent Lurie, Charles McDaniel, Papazan, Mike, and Hawkwood. Whew. I had to really think about this. I did. And there's two reasons I had to think about this. One was from an objective standpoint, and one was from a purely selfish standpoint. And I hate to say it, but I had a selfish moment. I did. Look, I'm human. I am human, just like the rest of you guys are. I have emotions, and I have moments of irrational thinking, and I had a moment where I just really did not want to do what I'm about to do. And that is give this a score that beat her rendition of For the Love of God by Steve Vai. I'm sorry, but it's going to be higher, folks. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 9.7. Yep, 9.7. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score. I'm a little depressed here, but that is the score that I honestly feel this song deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
For the record, I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm very upset.
You're gonna be upset.
Because I really did not want to see For the Love of God get beat. I really love her rendition of that. But if I'm being honest here, guys, and I'm being objective, I have to give this a higher score. I don't have a choice. This was far superior. She nailed it with, I would say, about 99.7 100% accuracy, in all honesty. There were a couple of things that she did that were not exactly like the album. Not exactly. Now, here's the thing. What she did sounded good. What she did sounded appropriate. What she did fit. Was it exact? No, it wasn't exactly what Herman Lee did, but it was very close in style. It was very close in approach. It fit the key. It was at the right tempo. It was at the right subdivisions. Everything else was fine. She just made a little correction, a little diversion, putting a little bit of her own personal flavor with some of the note selection. But here's the thing. Like I said, it all fit. It all sounded good. So what she did was she put her own personal spin on it. I like that. I like a little diversity. If I have to listen to two covers and one of them is an exact carbon copy, like exact carbon copy for the original, and the other one is pretty close, but they put their own little flavors on it and they made some little adjustments and some little modifications, but it all sounds good. I'm telling you right now, I would rather listen to the latter. I would rather listen to the band that took the song, paid homage to it, but put their own personal spin on it. If I'm going to listen to a carbon copy, I might as well just listen to the original, okay? I've never understood the point of playing a song note for note, beat for beat, tone for tone, word for word, exactly like the original. I've never understood that. If you're going to make it sound exactly the same, why bother? Seriously, just pop in the original. Listen to that. Save the time and trouble. So I can appreciate her putting her own little spin on it in places, not very often either, very sporadically, here and there, just some little itty bitty changes and stuff. Nothing wrong with it. I think it sounded fine. I have no issue with it. Do I think it sounds better than the original? I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, it doesn't sound bad. It sounded really good, man. I dug it. I absolutely dug it. Her poise, her attention to detail, her technique, her discipline at this age is uncanny. Listen, technique. Okay, I know everybody puts a lot of emphasis on technique. Here's the thing. There are guitar players out there, younger than her, that I have seen play this. There are guitar players out there, younger than her, that I have seen play Eruption. I kid you not, I saw a 6-year-old kid pick up a guitar, a 3/4 scale guitar. A 6-year-old kid get up and play Eruption, note for note, tone for tone. Everything was the exact same as the original. So Eruption is not that impressive to me. I'm sorry, it's just not. But I've seen kids younger than her with just as much talent as she has. Okay, so, but that's what I'm trying to convey here, though. Technique is wonderful. Technique is nice. Technique without poise. Technique without flavor. Technique without appreciation. Technique without interpretation. Technique without discipline means absolutely nothing. I have seen guitar players older than me with great technique and no discipline. And all they want to do is just sweep pick, sweep pick, sweep pick, sweep pick. How about some tapping? You know? How about some finger slides? How about some hammer-ons and pull-offs? Just constant sweep picking. Oh God, and the overusage of pinch harmonics. Dear Lord, don't even get me started on that. It's like a kid discovers a brand new toy for the first time. And oh look, it's a pinch harmonic. And next thing you know, he's putting pinch harmonics in every single freaking measure. Yeah, that's great. You got the technique down, wonderful. Where's the discipline to use it properly? She has that. She has all those intangibles that a lot of people who have the same level of technique that she has don't have. So I give her all the credit in the world. I give her all the respect in the world. Now, here's the thing. And I've said this before in other videos, and I've gotten a lot of flack for it. And people just don't seem to understand what I'm trying to say, so I'm going to try a different approach. I don't care how old she is. I don't care how old she is. I'm going to hold her to the same standards as I would anybody else. I'm going to hold her to the same standards as I would a kid who is 6 years old or a grown man in retirement who is 60 years old. I don't care how old you are. If you're a professional musician, if you're going to do stuff like this, if you're going to play an instrument, I'm going to hold you to the same standards. Age does not factor in. You know why? And this is the part that everybody seems to not understand. The music industry does not care how old you are. They care about one thing. Can they make money off of you? They don't care if you're 8 or 80. They do not care. So they're going to hold her to the same standards as anybody else who plays guitar at her level. Plain and simple. They're not going to sit there and go, well, you know, you need to take into consideration that she's 14 or 15 or 16. You need to take that into consideration with your scoring. No, I don't. Because if I have to take her age into consideration, that means I have to take everybody's age into consideration. And I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry to tell you this. The industry doesn't care. The industry's not going to do that. They're going to make money off of you, and that's all there is to it for as long as they possibly can. So for all those people out there who are going to think about saying, well, you need to take her age into consideration, and you're being heartless, and you're being an idiot, and let's see you do better, and all this other stuff. Guys, I'm not the one doing it. I'm telling you, this is how the industry acts, and this is how the industry thinks. They don't care how old she is. Neither do I. It doesn't matter to me if she's 12 years old in this, or 17 years old in this, or 22 years old in this, or 38 years old in this, or 8 years old in this. I don't care if she's in diapers, whether she's an infant or a senior citizen. I don't care. What matters to me is how well she did it. That's all that matters. That's all that should matter, because I considered her to be a professional. And if you can't, then that's on you. I'm sorry, but that is 100% on you. So, did this blow my mind? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Did it? Okay, here's how I'm gonna sum it up for you. You all of you out there who said in the comments, this is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna take Tina X to the next level. This is gonna beat For the Love of God. This is gonna blow your mind and just melt your face. And Herman Lee thought this was amazing. And you guys set a lot of expectation. You really did. You really set the bar high. And she met it. She absolutely met it. As a matter of fact, she even exceeded it a little bit. Let's be honest here. She even exceeded my expectations. So, you guys played a dangerous game, though. You did, setting that bar so high. But she pulled it off. I'm really thrilled that she did the long version, not the radio edit version. I hate that radio edit version. Taking probably one of the most difficult songs to play and on guitar, and she absolutely knocked it out of the park. I love the embellishments she did. I do not hold those against her. I thought they were creative. I thought they were well done, and they weren't done too often. They were just done in a couple of spots, couple of key points, and I got no issue whatsoever. So yeah, 9.7. Man, that is... I've only given a couple of 9.7s. I think I've given a total of 3 9.7s on the channel. This makes number 4. So, not an easy score to get with me. So, yeah, 9.7. That's the score I'm giving her, and that is where we're going to stay. 9.7, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off. reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.